Okay, hi everybody, it's Sam. These are the books that this is the wrap up for May. These are the books that I read. I only read two, and I did get to read this. The Cattleman's Courtship by Carolyn Arson. It's one of the love inspired ones, and I actually really did like this one. It's just about like second chances in relationships, and at first they did not get along. She still had feelings for him, but she was like fighting him because she's one of those women who likes to travel, travel around and stuff. And he is staying at his dad's farm, and she finally decides to settle there. Like, she actually decides to stay at the, and they like, it's like on and off. Like, the way he is at first, he's like mad at her. Because of something she did in the past. And the next one I read is The Evil Inside by Heather Graham. I think this was the longest one out of it. Yeah, because I think this one was like, that's 368 pages. This one I think was 200 and something. $218. If I had it, I don't know which one I actually liked the most. I don't, because they were both good. That one's about I'm trying to remember here. I know Gina, she falls in love with some attorney. Samuel Hall. I think they call him Sam in it though. And it's about them trying to fight to get this boy. Like, this boy's been accused of murder, and they're trying to save him because he didn't do it. And this is happening in I think New England, because it says right there, New England, at some place called the Lexington House, where a whole bunch of murders in the past have been made, committed. And on the camera it's popping out blue, right? I mean, it looks blue, but for real it's purple. It's the same color as my blanket. I think that's the reason it's popping out blues, because it's like contrasting colors or something. That's the right colors for that book, but this one's like blue. Yeah, I have to order that one if I didn't tell everybody. The Heart of Evil. I thought I had it, but I didn't. But I've got this one. I think that one's the first book, if I'm not mistaken. Because that's how it always looks right here. I didn't know this was part of a series, though. I just like the titles of the names. I got Sacred Evil because I saw a graveyard on the front. The Evil Inside, as soon as I read in the back, and it was about, like, I thought it was a haunted house, and I thought, why not, plus I was trying to collect some of her work, and I think I do have a lot of her work now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I got at least 6 that I know of, but I might have more. Don't really know. That's all that I've read right now, but I have something else to show you. I am reading 2 books at once, so I'm going to try to get more reading done this month. Well, in June. I am reading Blood and Chocolate, and the other one's on my Kindle, which is I'm already on like chapter 4 or 5, something like that. It's the Beyond the Veil. It's that one that I had. Sorry about that. But yeah, it's that one. I think it's Beyond the Veil. I am reading that, and it's actually pretty good so far. Although it's like the way it's talking about demons, I don't know if I understand it. Although I didn't know at the time, but there's a book that is the first book in the series. But there is one before that. It's like a novelette. It's I think it said 1.5 or something like that. Or 0 point something. I don't remember. I'd have to look it up again. I can't even remember what it's called. As soon as I was like looking through the books and I noticed that was ahead of it, I'm like, oh no. Like, am I missing something? Because I ain't got that one. But it's like confusing me a little bit, because the way they're talking about demons, it's like everybody on Earth knows they're here and they don't care. They're actually even, working with them, and they got jobs, and they're pretending to be people. It's like, I didn't hear about them taking people's souls or anything yet, but it's like these are different kind of demons. She even mentions it in there, like people got the wrong conception of demons or something like that. It's okay up until a point, but I don't know, I guess I have to get further on into it before I actually mention anything. She's got the ability to read swords or something like that. It's like she could feel the sword and, get a sense off of it. Like, it's so hard to explain. And Muse, I think that's her name. And although she's hiding her identity, she doesn't want to be known by Muse anymore. She's going by Charlie or something like that. Yeah, Charlie. So far, that's as far as I've gotten. She's met some assassin dude. I don't know whether he's an assassin, but somebody who I thought was trying to kill her. But now I'm not so sure. He's saying don't trust, like, whose side are you on? Don't trust. He didn't make no sense. He said don't trust somebody. And this other demon dude. He's like half demon, the guy that I'd mentioned. And the other guy, she was like in love with him, is a full-fledged demon. She's half demon too. And oh my god, that was like, it's weird. It is weird, that book. But this one's about werewolves. That's easy to say. This is about werewolves. And she falls in love with a human boy. Everybody, come on, who's seen the movie? Raise your hand, mention down in the comments. Who's seen the movie to this? This is very, very different from the movie. I mean, this is like different from the movie. Because in the movie, I'm just going to give a little bit away. I'm not going to like spoil too much, because this is like common knowledge in the book. It's not her aunt that's taking care of her. It's her mom. Her mom's alive. Her dad's the only one that got killed in the whatever, that fire or something. And I don't want to give too much away. And she has no brother. It's just her and her mom. I'm trying to think. I don't. There's the five is mentioned in here, if that's even what they're called in the movie, and they're as crazy in the book as in the movie. She does fall in love with a human. That's about the only similarities. And that's pretty much where that similarities end. The names are the same, but yeah, something happens at the end to where I don't want to give it away. It's very different from the movie. I picked it up and I'm thinking, oh, you know, I had two choices. I had this one and then another cover. It wasn't the movie cover. I wanted the movie cover. And it was either this one or another one. And I hated the other one. So I ended up picking this one because I did like it. I saw it and I went, ooh, it's pretty. Because I like the moons up there and then the colors. And she keeps mentioning like how good it feels to her to change. But she's still like almost human to a point. I think she has a yearning to be normal, but she doesn't mind being a wolf. And it's just, I guess it's just her trying to get to accept herself, you know, as a wolf. And accept that she's never going to have, like, normal relationship to humans. But, yeah, that's all I'm reading right now. And you already know what I'm planning to read. I still got those three books that I picked out from last time, which I am going to get to those. I am reading, read one from my TBR and then one from the other stack, the wrap books. I am reading it like that. That's the reason I'm reading this and Beyond the Veil at the same time. Because I'm hoping if I get, between those two. I think Beyond the Veil is a lot longer than this. Because already I'm at chapter 6 in this one. See? And the other one is super long. I think it's either 300 to 400 pages. This one is not that long. Whoops. I know they mentioned another book at the end. It's like a little teaser, which I am probably going to get the book. Silver Kiss, that one. I probably will get that one. 264 pages. It's going to take me a shorter amount of time to read this one. If I get finished reading this one, and I'm still reading Beyond the Veil, I am going to pick up a true crime, because I know I haven't read one of those in forever. Shoot that. It's going to be this one. It's if I have enough time, I'll read this one. Now that one's probably going to take me forever to read. Okay, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Comment down below and like the video. What your favorite book was that you read this month. Or what you're planning to read. Bye.